Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Welcome back, YouTube, to the second take. I'm Damian Fabian.
Tyler Galashaw.
And it's the second take, and welcome back. Let's go Chargers, Raiders.
Chargers and the Raiders. I still don't believe the Chargers. I mean, now the Raiders are struggling themselves, but I'm giving it to the Raiders.
No, I'm going Chargers, so we back. So,
Now watch, now when they take this L though, I want to see what he's going to say next show, because now then he can't say we back. He just, you know what I mean?
Listen, we ain't going to take this now, so we cool. We fine. Let's go Atlanta Dolphins and the Dolphins.
I think, I'm going to go on my team, the Falcons, of course. The Dolphins aren't a good team. They're very iffy themselves. I think the Falcons come off the bye week strong.
Rivers marooned at his 8. 2 timeouts, 1st and 10. They keep him away, going deep on the side. Hunter Henry shakes the coverage and takes it for a first down. Rivers dropping back from under center. And downfield he goes. And once again, the tight end, Hunter Henry. Nick Novak is perfect. And the Chargers have won. Second straight win. A close game. A rarity for the Chargers to win it, but they do today on the road.
Good snap, good hold, and good kick.
From the 26, Ryan over the middle, intercepted, picked off by Rashad Jones.
And Austin Hooper to the outside. Ryan tries to fire it in there. See the left arm of Tankersley come in and knock the ball loose. Rashad Jones coming over to make the hit. Instead, sees the ball pop loose. He picks it out of the air, makes a smart decision getting out of bounds. Don't risk getting hit and having the fumble.
A motherfucking down fucking.
So, as you could clearly see last week, my Chargers won 2 in a row, beat the Raiders. Your Falcons lost. Look kind of scruffy right there, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, I mean,
looking bad right now.
Yeah, I didn't do any facial, I kind of, at this point, I don't care anymore, you know what I mean? I usually try to take care of myself, but it's been rough. It's been rough, kind of just, a lot of drinking and a lot of hard times. We're going through some hardships right now, like the Dolphins. The Dolphins? So let me just say this real quick. It's basketball season now, so we're going to do this right now. We're going to take that football, we're going to toss that. We don't want that no more.
Really?
It's basketball season now, yeah. They keep losing though? Yeah, listen, they keep losing though. To the Dolphins, Jay Cutler, come on. Jay Cutler. We was up 17-0 by halftime. Jay Cutler made a comeback.
I mean, that's
Like,
bro.
What do you know what? This is what we're about to start talking about, because come on, you're killing me. I need something. I need more, yo. Like, he did his little rant with the Chargers, and they play a little bit better.
2 in a row.
I need more. Like, the Dolphins, The Bills, I let go. The Dolphins,
Go.
yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's whatever, man. But you also lost the pick 'em, so I mean, go ahead and put that thing on right here.
Oh man,
Support the Chargers right here. You gonna
Chargers hat.
You a Chargers fan for the day and shit.
Oh,
you know what I
man.
mean? Go put that thing on, man. So.
Oh, ugh. Chargers. No, honestly though, when I was younger, I was actually a LT fan, Danny Thomason. So you know, what I mean, I don't hate the Chargers. Well, I do now because that's his team. But you know, what I mean, I was a Chargers fan when I was younger.
I mean, so you won 2 in a row. But let's talk about the Atlanta Falcons blowing a 17-0 lead. I mean, so what is up with y'all, man? Like,
I really don't know. Like, you know, being up. First of all, our offense is not hitting on all cylinders like we were last year.
okay.
We were moving the ball efficiently, you know, and then we were the highest scoring offense last year. I think we averaged 30. We either averaged 28 points or 31 points. It was one of those numbers. So if you look at now, we struggle to score like 3 touchdowns. Scored 3 touchdowns. We're kicking more field goals than we were last year. So that right there tells me there's something wrong. Now, if you look, now like you want to look at coaching and, you know, behind the scenes, we do have a new offensive coordinator. Our offensive coordinator is now the head coach for the 49ers. So that being said, it has to be something that's not clicking with Matt Ryan and our new offensive coordinator. It has to be something because there's no reason for our offense to go from the highest scoring offense in the league to now, I don't know, we're like somewhere, you know, amongst everybody else with all the same. I can see if we were missing pieces, but we have all the same pieces.
Right.
Everybody's back, we're healthy. I mean, there's little injuries here and there, but 17 points. We didn't score the second half. We didn't score. Like, we went from the highest paid highest scoring offense, and now we can't score in the second half. Come on, I feel like it starts there.
I mean, I don't know what's up with y'all. I mean, like, this is back-to-back losses at home like that. So
New stadium,
which is, I think is odd, but I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. I just maybe y'all still in preseason or something.
Basically, that's what it's looking like.
I have no idea what's going on with y'all. Matt Ryan's not really playing great football.
He's not. I think he has a total of 6 interceptions now thrown in the year, which is he was nowhere. He didn't do that last year. He was like. He didn't turn the ball over last year. Now, I mean, now if you look at some of the interceptions, a lot of them weren't his fault. The one that they threw that basically, you know, well, when I was the week before he threw, I mean, it really wasn't his fault. It kind of came out the wide receiver's hand, but it's happening still. So, like, basically the luck is not on our side. And I think the defense is holding up pretty well. The defense is still young, but it is getting better. I think the defense is doing well. Just mental lapse here and there.
Yeah.
It's just I want the offense to score again. We used to score fast. We used to get the ball to the field, get it in the end zone. Now it's like I don't know anymore. Like when we're going to score. Like it's so iffy. So it has to be something with a miscommunication with the offensive coordinator Matt Ryan some way somehow. But they need to really just go back to the drawing board and like, listen, this is what worked last year. Let's just do this. That's what I'm thinking. Like,
also, you gotta look at it. A lot of teams do have film on y'all, like from last season. So they're not a game plan against y'all. I don't know. I mean, I think y'all should just utilize them 2 running backs y'all have a little more. I don't know. I'm not seeing a receiver stepping up like last year that they did.
Yeah.
This is Julio Jones and who else really make other plays. Like Sanu, he's okay, but
yeah. I don't know. It's just the offense definitely. If I had to pick one thing that needs to be fixed right now, it's the offense needs to get it together. I think the defense is holding it down. Because I mean, teams aren't putting up heavy points on us, but like the points that they are putting up on us, we usually wouldn't have no problem with averaging like 28 or 31 points. If we're averaging that. That's no issue. Right. Teams are only scoring 14, 17 points. That's nothing, you know.
Right. So let's go to a team that actually won last week.
I mean, they beat a bad team, so
it's a bad team. It's the Raiders. Everybody gonna hype on Derek Carr, blah blah blah. I don't care.
They're not the Raiders last year.
Like I said last week, I take it. That's 2 in a row now. Let's go for 3. Lucky number 3 against Denver. I told you, man, we have to go this run. I found Melvin Gordon is playing out of his mind. He's leading in touchdowns right now. Rivers had a good game. You finally have a kicker that
can make kicks.
Yeah, we had a kicker that can make kicks. I just feel like we're finally just when it counts, we're doing what we're supposed to do.
At the end of the game.
Yeah, at the end of the game. I mean, it was a close game. They had Marshawn Lynch and the defense is Khalil Mack and everything like that, but 2 in a row.
Yeah,
I take it. I mean, Super Bowl bound. Telling you right now. I'm telling you, we're gonna go on this run. We're gonna beat Denver next week. We'll go to New England, beat them. I'm telling you.
I mean, but you gotta also look at how they're winning. I mean, they beat the Giants last week with nobody.
I don't care. Giants beat Denver with nobody.
I mean, that's true. But they beat them with nobody. And then they beat a Raiders team that's offensively, they don't know where they're at. Like, they're confused.
What is that?
I'm not taking the win away from you guys. I'm just saying, look at the caliber of the win. Just like how we were talking about the Eagles and how they're getting it done.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, but look at who they're beating. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta justify that.
Yeah, but look at the caliber of our losses. It's just like
they were close.
Yeah, right.
But then you can look at, like, remember we were talking about defensive issues, like how you're the worst tackling team, and those things. All those things have, like, play factors in what the losses and the wins.
It's only gonna get better. We're getting our best linebacker back in a couple weeks, so I see it getting better. We back, man. 2 in a row. That's 2 in a row. So sign y'all. So let's go to the next team, which happens to be the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. That bad man Aaron Rodgers is done for the season.
Pass rush coming, and Rodgers a perfect throw and simply dropped by Martellus Bennett. It would have been a first down, and Rodgers is hurt.
He took a big hit at the end of that play just as he got it out, and it looked like he might have landed on that right shoulder. That's Anthony Barr. Shoulder, right elbow.
It's crazy. We were literally talking about it last show, and we're like, we both voted on Green Bay Packers. Like, you can't not pick Aaron Rodgers. And once he goes down, everything else go out the window.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, but it starts with the O line, though. Their O line is bad, and Aaron Rodgers is so good. He makes their O line look good, but their O line is bad. It's terrible. It's trash. It's trash. Their O line is trash.
Right.
And you can see when Aaron Rodgers was injured and he came out, you can see how bad it was because what's the young guy's name?
Early or something like that.
He was getting hit.
Yeah.
He was snapping the ball and getting hit. Like, I can see if he was just making bad passes. He came to the game just scared and he wasn't sure. They gave him no protection. He was getting the ball, snap, and just getting smacked, getting thrown around. Like, it was bad. So their O-line they need to work on it. Yeah. They need to improve their O-line because,
their O-line is bad. So, but I think it's time to hit that Colin Kaepernick, get him a call.
I would like to see that.
I mean,
with their O-line being so bad right now, he could move around the pocket like Aaron Rodgers. And he's more athletic than Aaron Rodgers. He can do a little bit in the pocket, to extend the play. You know what I mean? Like a Russell. He can do some things in the pocket that I think that would give him a chance to be able to, make some plays on the field. Throwing wise, I mean, and his knowledge of the game is not on Aaron Rodgers' level, but I just think he could keep a play alive a little bit longer.
I mean, he has been to the Super Bowl, so he's not like a rookie quarterback.
Right, he does have experience.
He has experience. Like I said, he's a mobile quarterback, so if your O-line being back, he can't escape from danger with his speed.
Right. The question really comes down, though.
I think we need to stop blackballing Colin Kaepernick, get that man a call.
Yeah.
But he's suing the NFL right now, so
Yeah, so that's kind of hard too to bring him back, and now he's suing him.
Yeah, so.
What do you think? But you don't think that bring a lot of attention to the Green Bay Packers? I mean, they already have a lot of attention just for Aaron Rodgers.
That's the thing about it. That's why I think a lot of teams don't really want to sign Colin Kaepernick because the attention he brings. I mean, for other say other teams that sign him as a backup, do you want your backup having that much attention?
Right.
And distractions to the
team. Yeah.
So I don't know, but
it is tough.
I think you sign Colin Kaepernick or give David Fagan a call, but who knows? But
they know what to call him.
I'm telling you, I'm sure
they're gonna call Romo up before they call him up.
I'm sure, bro. I'm sure. So let's go to the most surprising win was the New York Giants beating the Denver Broncos 23-10.
Yeah. I don't know
with nobody.
I don't know how they put points up. Like I don't know how they did it. I was very surprised watching that game. Denver's offense struggled so much. I can't even explain it. Like, and then I mean, Denver's wide receivers started to go down also. So I mean, but the thing is, the Giants their defense was pretty solid, and it showed how solid they playing. Solid football, solid defense, but their offense, they couldn't do anything. Like they were getting smothered.
I mean, that's true, but that's what I was saying last week when he was like, "Oh, we beat them, or we had nobody, blah blah blah." They had nobody on every receiving core, but I said they had solid defense.
Yeah.
So I for something that was still a credible win for me.
Right.
But Denver, I don't know how to the running game. They started off hot this season, but
it's like they aborted that mission.
They went away from that.
And I don't think Simeon's ready to take on that load of throwing the ball all game. Like,
I think Trevor Simeon is a mediocre quarterback at best.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not gonna.
He's not supposed to take over the show. He's not that type of guy. He's supposed to weather the storm and just do simple stuff.
He's like Peyton Manning after the neck surgery.
Yeah, basically. So. Yeah, I mean, and that's honestly why they have him, because that's what they're hoping. Like, okay, Peyton Manning got it done. Peyton Manning is, up here though. He's a lot smarter. He runs the offense a lot better. We're not comparing them, but on that level of not having so much responsibility of running the offense necessarily and having to score points because you got a defense to rely on. So they brought him in for that role, but he's not getting it done.
You guys gotta stop relying on their defense for everything.
I mean, that's what the heavy boatload is right now.
I really don't care. I think they stick to that plan. Because we play them next week, so I don't care. The man said not even playing next week either, so just stick to that same old. Let Trevor Simeon pass the ball a million times or whatever. So we can get the W, go 3 in a row. So it's time for the pick'ems.
Let's do these picks, man.
Let's pick 'em.
I'm not gonna lose this week because the Falcons not gonna lose this week. How about that? And
New England?
Man.
What happened last time I played New England?
Listen, first of all, I mean, now we are playing different, but New England's not New England right now.
But hey, Tom Brady's getting it done.
Man, listen, let's do these picks, man.
Alright, we're gonna go Thursday night game.
I'm doing it.
Listen, hey, that's Adam Champions right there. That's Adam Champions right there. We go to Kansas City and Oakland Thursday night.
I'm gonna go with Kansas City, even though they let me down last week. The Steelers offense woke up, and it's just weird because it's like you can't pick with the Steelers. Like they had the weapons, but then when they stopped playing, I mean, you said it. I mean, if they get hot, it could happen, and that's what happened. But like, I don't know. I mean, it was a low scoring game, but the Steelers, you just never know. So I'm gonna go with Kansas City. They still are playing pretty solid. I was a little disappointed they didn't put up more points. Because their defense showed up. But I'm gonna go with Kansas City. Oakland they can't score right now.
I mean, this is a must-win game for Oakland, so I'm going Kansas City. Actually, I hope they end in the tie, so we can do something and see what. So I really don't care. I'm going Kansas City, but shout out to Quan because he actually told me to pick Pittsburgh last week, so let's go. Let's go with Chargers, Denver.
I'm gonna go with Denver. I see the defense holding y'all down. I see it being a low-scoring game. I see Denver holding holding them down enough, and their offense doing just enough to win the game. I think it's going to be like all the Chargers game this year. They've been close. I think Denver just edges it out to win that game.
I mean, it's the second time playing Denver. Honestly, we should have won with the overtime and had the momentum. Like I said, ain't no way. You know I'm picking the Chargers. We're gonna get it done, man. 3 in a row.
I mean, I see
3 in a row. So let's
see
see
17-14.
17-14.
Denver, yeah.
I see like 70-3. Like,
see, this is why. This is when they start losing. When he says stuff like that.
I see about 24-17.
Okay, that's not horrible.
Let's go Atlanta and New England.
Super Bowl.
The rematch. The biggest choke in history.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to we're not going to get into all those politics, but the Falcons need to get it done. We need to wake up. So, I'm going to go Falcons all the way. The Patriots aren't the Patriots. I mean, they still have Tom Brady, one of the, he's a GOAT, but we need to wake up. So, let's get it done. Rise up. Probably third game.
I'm going New England, actually. I see Tom Brady keeps on getting it done. Y'all not playing too hot right now, so unless Julio Jones starts snapping against that defense, we actually can do it. So
yeah.
I don't know. I'm going New England.
And I see our defense doing what we did to Tom Brady last year, but holding it down. Like we had them. I'm not even gonna go into that. I'm not even going to. If we can do what we did last year and just hold it down, I think we'd be cool.
Let's go Philly and Washington.
That's a good game. That's a big matchup because at this point, Philly is at the top of the division, 5-1, wrestling to 3-2. But they're still trying to see who's gonna edge out, in the NFC East. So both those teams are still at each other. So it's gonna be a tough game for both teams. I'm gonna go. It's going to feel weird to say this, but I'm going to go Eagles. I'm going to go Eagles just because they got the momentum right now, and they're feeling really good about themselves. I like how the Redskins are playing, but the Eagles, their defense is really, really surprising me, and the offense is waking up.
It's the second time they're playing, right?
Yeah.
I'm going the Redskins, actually. Kirk Cousins got a good game last week. I just see him probably Redskins twice.
Yeah.
I'm going Redskins to the point. I really don't know. I'm just going Redskins. I'm not caring what they're going to lose. So.
I didn't want to pick it, but I gotta keep it. I can't be wearing stuff like this no more. So I gotta go with mine.
You're gonna lose again.
I gotta get my gut feeling.
You're gonna lose again. So that's the end of our show. So it's second take. I'm being
Tyler Gallo Show.
And make sure you tune in and like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe.
Get
those comments. Tell us what we need to know. Come back next time.
Pierre, you want to come out here?
In New York, I merely rock, hiding in my socks, running from an